We're playing Fortnite on a $300 gaming PC, and right now we're running some great settings at 1080p, DirectX 12, with everything low or turned off except for view distance. We have that on far, and I'm going to be honest with you, DirectX 12 is probably not the best thing to be running when it comes to Fortnite with older systems like this, because our FPS numbers are bad. So bad. Yeah, I'm not real sure why it dropped our FPS numbers so low, because like when we first loaded in we were getting like 100 to 140 FPS, and now it's dropped all the way down to 40. It doesn't really make sense, so we're just gonna say forget this and we're gonna switch to performance mode. All right, we're back in Fortnite now and we're on performance mode, and it's looking better so far. We're around like 120 200-ish FPS. There's no way that's gonna hold though, so we're just gonna have to see how it does when we actually drop out of the battle bus and go down into the game. Coming out a little lower, you know, some drops down into the 60s and the 100s, and you know, you just never know. Still gliding in and we're staying above 100, so that, but we'll have to see what we do when we land, because when we did DirectX 12 and we landed, it was over 100 and then it dropped all the way down, which I'll be really shocked if this PC doesn't do super well. Right now we're okay. We're sitting at around like, you know, 157-ish. Did have some, just a crazy drop to our 1% low, down to 2. So we'll reset the counter. Oh yeah, 14. You know, crazy. We'll see if that balances out later though, because this is a older system, so it's a little bit more room for us to have some 1% low issues until it, you know, loads all the textures in. Ooh! Sniper's Delight just almost killed. That would have been embarrassing. But we are sitting around 160-ish FPS. Of course, you could cap the F and get your 1% lows better. And we're still rocking around the 12 1% lows. So, not sure, you know, if it's going to get any better than that. And our FPS average has dropped pretty low as well, significantly lower as we go away from that POI down to like 110 to 115. I'm really disappointed, you know, in this combo. I really thought that it would be better than this. But again, Fortnite takes a while to load in, so... Alright, this is our second game on performance mode, and again, same thing. Battle Bus looks like we're going to get 200 FPS, but then when we jump out, it drops down to like 50, 100, 120, 116. It's a little laggy, so we're just going to have to see what happens here. Said DX12 was pretty terrible for us, but I guess we could cap the FPS here in a little bit and just see what happens. But right now we are 143-ish FPS. Our 1% lows are better. They were in the 20s last time, and it looks like we're hovering around the 30. Well, there it goes. Now it's down to the 20s. 36 though. I mean, it's not as bad as it was. It was the teens a lot, and even the single digit some. And there we go. That dude's got a mythic shotgun. That's fantastic. So anyway, we're gonna try this one more time and see what our FPS average is. All right, so the third game of performance mode will be, I guess, our last game probably, but we're just gonna see what happens here. Dropping down, we have our highest so far around 140, 170, but there is still some of those drops down to the lower FPS numbers, but it does look like that we're rocking around 170 FPS with our 1% lows around 60, so this is definitely our best run so far. And that's what you would expect, because these lower end systems, it takes a few games for everything to load in the way that it's supposed to. But we're going to kind of drive around the map, see what happens. I don't want to be left out here, but it does appear to be much better than what we were doing earlier, so that makes us feel pretty good actually. There's a dude up here. It's a bot. Get out. We're going to see how good our aim is. Okay, yeah. Feeling a lot crispier there. But our FPS numbers did drop into like the 120s right there for a second. But then they climbed right back up. 1% lows could be a little better if we cap the FPS, which is something, you know, you might want to take into consideration in the future. And Chili Dog 87, you know, just took your lunch money. That's okay. And Moon Wizard 76 just said, I just didn't want to be in this game no more. I know that was a bot, so don't make fun of me for that, but you know. Anyway, 171 FPS, that's not bad. So let's see if we can just cap it at, like, I wonder if it, well, let me cap it at 165. Yeah. There we go. Let's cap this sucker at 165. And let's see what our 1% lows. Look at there. Already like 100. Oh, there it goes. Dropped down to 80. Oh, 11 when we hit the water right there. That was crazy. See, like our 1% lows, not any better. In fact, they're worse. Huh, how about that? These people just don't even know what they're talking about in Fortnite. Wow, can't believe I hit all those shots. You know, we were getting a 1% low of like 46, or like 60 to 80, and now it's dropped all the way down to 56. Now that we've capped the FPS, so. And it could just be that that's just this part of the map is worse than the other. That's okay. You could at least, you know, okay, now our 1%, okay, they're climbing up to 100 now. That's nice. That's what you like to see. Just took it a second, I guess, to climb back up there. It's pretty good. And, you know, we can live with that. So I'm pretty happy with that. But, you know, if you want to see that this GPU can do with a better CPU, or if you want to just, you know, see what this $300 PC does in other games, then you can go watch this video.